One of the richest we have today paid $0 in federal income tax in 2007 and 2011. Another richest one in 2018 paid $0 in federal income tax. This isn't a glitch. This isn't fraud. This is the tax code working exactly as designed for people who know how to read it. So today, we are pulling back the curtain. No opinion, no politics, just the actual strategies the ultra wealthy use legally to hold onto more of their money than you ever thought possible. This is TT Capital Clarity. Hello to everyone. How the rich use taxes legally to keep more of everything. Let's talk about this system. Here is the first thing you need to understand. The tax code doesn't tax wealth. The tax code doesn't tax wealth. It taxes income. Are you getting it well? The tax code doesn't tax wealth. It taxes income. If you have no income, so you are free from tax because you didn't provide income. And taxes are based, of course, on income. And the rich figured out a long time ago. Those are two completely different things. A billionaire whose net worth grows by 500 USD million, 500 million USD this year. If they never sell a single share, they owe the government nothing. Zero. Meanwhile, a teacher who earns 60,000 USD owes taxes on every single year. Are you getting it well? A billionaire whose net worth grows by 500 million USD this year. If they never sell a single share, they owe the government nothing because they might provide income. So they owe the government nothing, zero. Meanwhile, a teacher who earns 60,000 USD owes taxes on every single dollar because these are the income. So that's the foundation. Now let's get into actual plays. Five of them that wealthy used to legally compress what they owe. Strategy number one. Strategy number one is buy, borrow, die. Strategy one is called buy, borrow, die. Sounds dark. It's genius. Let's start it with buy. Buy is to accumulate appreciating assets. Stocks, real estate, companies, let them grow. Borrow. Instead of selling those assets and triggering a taxable event, take out a loan using those assets as collateral. Banks love lending to billionaires. The loan isn't income. It's not taxed. You now have cash to live on tax-free. Are you getting it well? Instead of selling those assets and triggering a taxable event, take out a loan using those assets as collateral. And that loan isn't income, so it's not taxed. You now have cash to live on tax-free. Wow. Another one is die. That when you pass away, your heirs inherited assets at the current market value. The decades of gains are wiped clean. They can sell immediately and almost nothing. ProPublica reported that some of the wealthiest Americans borrowed billions against their portfolios while paying very effective tax rates in the low single digits. This is entirely legal under current US tax law. So those things are all legal. There is no illegal thing here. We were talking about strategy number 1, buy, borrow, and die. Strategy number 2, used by wealthy people, is this one: capital gains versus ordinary income. Strategy 2, the rich don't earn wages if they can help it. Wages are taxed at up to 37%. Long-term capital gains maxed out at 20%. And for lower earners, 0%. This is why many hedge fund managers and private equity partners pay a lower tax rate than their secretaries. They structure their compensation as carried interest, a share of profits, which qualifies as capital gain. A political football for decades, and it's still in the code today. The takeaway for everyone watching: if you can hold an investment for more than 1 year before selling, you are already playing this game. The rate drops from ordinary income to capital gains the moment you cross that line. If you can hold an investment for more than 1 year before selling, you are already playing this game. The rate drops from ordinary income to capital gains the moment you cross that line. That was the strategy number 2. Strategy number 3: depreciation, the real estate playbook. Strategy 3 is depreciation, and real estate investors have turned this into an art form. The IRS lets you deduct the rear and the tear on a property every year, even if the property is actually appreciating in value. Here is insane part. A real estate professional can use those depreciation losses to offset income from completely unrelated sources. Rental property losing money on paper. Rental property usually losing money on paper. What about this? Use it to wipe out your consulting income, your salary, legally. A cost segregation study showing that something wealthy real estate investors pay CPAs to do can accelerate years of the procession into a single tax year. Some investors effectively pay zero tax for years after a major property acquisition. That was the strategy number three, depreciation, the real estate playbook. Strategy number four, charitable trusts, DAFs. Strategy four, giving but structured to benefit the giver first. Donor advised funds or DAFs let you donate appreciated stock, take the full market value deduction immediately, and then decide which charities receive the money over years or decades. You've eliminated the capital gains tax, got a deduction, and still control where the money goes. Charitable remainder trust take it further. You donate assets into a trust. The trust sells them. No capital gains tax. Reinvest the full amount and pays you an income stream for life. You donate assets into a trust. The trust sells them. No capital gains tax. Reinvest the full amount and pays you an income stream for life. The charity gets what's left when you die. The charity wins. The IRS gets a fraction of what it would have. That was about strategy number four, charitable trusts and DAFs. You donate assets into a trust. The trust sells them, no capital gains tax. Reinvest the full amount and pays you an income stream for life. Charity gets all it is left when you die. You win. The charity wins. The IRS gets a fraction of what it would have. So strategy number five, opportunity zones, tax loss harvesting. Strategy 5 is a 2-for-1. Opportunity zones created in 2017 let investors differ and potentially eliminate capital gains taxes by investing in designated low-income areas. Invest all 10 years and the gains on that new investment tax-free. Tax-free. And then there is tax loss harvesting. It's something global advisors now do automatically, but the ultra wealthy do at massive scale. Sell a losing investment to lock in a loss. Use that loss to offset gains elsewhere. Immediately buy a similar, nor identical asset to maintain your position. You've manufactured a reduction while staying invested. That was about strategy 5, opportunity zone and tax loss harvesting. So, here is what I want you to walk away with. None of those is secret. None of this is secret. None of this illegal. None of it is illegal. It's also sitting in the tax code, in plain sight, written by the legislators, lobbied by interest groups, and used every year by anyone with the right advisors and enough assets. The question isn't, is this fair? That's a debate for a different video. The question is, which of these strategies scaled to your life are you leaving on the table? Which of these strategies scaled to your life are you leaving on the table? Because some of them, the capital gains rate, the loss era, tax loss harvesting, a donor advised fund are available to you right now. So think about this. Instead of thinking these are not legal. No. Start thinking about which strategy scaled to your life you are leaving now on the table. If this has changed how you see money, subscribe. Because in the next days, I'm going to see you. I'm going inside the offshore trust structures that make even these 5 strategies look amateur. Like and keep being here by subscribing. This is TD Capital Clarity. I will see you there.